episode 5. Power is everywhere. Why not talk about it? Cassie B.
Hi everyone.
Reggie Cash. We got a dope show for you guys today. We got Richy Jay in the studio, Zouk artist from Montreal. We're gonna bring him at 2:30. We have topics to discuss about. Kevin Hart, R. Kelly has slaves, not the Kanye West slaves. Migos versus parenting. O.J. Simpson is out, and Kevin Hart cheating. But without further ado, Cassie, what's up? Welcome back.
Hey, thanks. So I missed you guys last week. I was on a 4-day vacation in Niagara Falls, unfortunately, for you guys. It was pretty fun.
Unfortunately, you didn't invite us.
Unfortunately.
Reggie wanted me to talk about this experience my sister and I lived in Niagara Falls at the Nightmares Fear Factory. And I guarantee anyone who walks in there comes out crying. And Reggie Cash doesn't believe me, but everyone coming out of that house was crying.
I don't know, like, Cassie's face was amazing. Like, Cass looked like she got the life, her whole life got shook in that factory. I don't think it was that scary. It must have been okay. Like, you're walking, somebody grabbed you.
No, it's not just that. Like, you basically walk in, it's all dark, and you have to follow these red lights that you can barely see.
Okay.
And then, yeah, there are people grabbing you, and there's, like, cars that are going to run over you, and there's sound, and there's weird stuff. There's tasering.
There's tasering?
Yeah, there's tasering.
See, maybe the tasering could trip me a bit.
They're tasing you?
Yeah.
They actually tase you?
Yeah. They don't actually tase you, but they have, like, the taser, and it does it does, like, a blinking light.
Do you sign some type of waiver before you get in there?
No.
I'll come out of there all sorts of traumatized and sue the place.
I'd actually sue the place, though.
But I'm pretty sure I made the picture public for anyone who hasn't seen it. If you've seen it, our faces look awesome, so.
And it was a rainy weekend down there, right?
I mean, we did get a lot of sun, but there was some rain, but it didn't ruin the weekend for us.
And other than the Fear Factory, what other stuff did you do?
We went on the boat into the falls. If I could live in the falls, I would do it. It's so beautiful.
Can you swim though?
No, that's the one thing. But if I could, I would live in the falls. I love the mist on the face.
Okay.
And it's so beautiful down there. And we went to the, what is the name of that place again?
Clifton Hill.
We went to Clifton Hill.
What's that?
It's like a big amusement park, and that's where like the haunted house is. But they have like a Ripley's Museum. They have the huge Ferris wheel. Mm-hmm. They have like all these other activities. They have like a mini putt, but it's like dinosaur or Jurassic Park themed. Like it's really cool. It's really cool.
I like that. So as well as that, Cass, like during the week, it's been a crazy week.
Crazy week.
Kevin Hart gets caught cheating. I must say, allegedly, you know what I mean? We gotta make sure because they could probably sue us. Allegedly caught cheating. So we see Mr. Hart in the car, getting a bit close with a female. At first I thought it was his wife, but no, it wasn't his wife. But I mean, there's some similarities. She looked Spanish, you know what I mean? She was fine though, but he didn't really do anything with her. It was just very intimate. You know what I mean? Like, you could see him like, I don't know, like, I'm gonna take my boy's side. He was trying to fight her away. She looked like she was trying to get a piece of that money. Like, no, chill. Like, fall back, let me explain. What's your analysis of that? Let's say you see your man in a TMZ video, comes out in a car, ta-da-da, and you're just trying to be like, what? You know what I mean? Like,
well, the fact that it was picked up on TMZ would kind of freak me out a bit. I'd probably ask some questions before I react.
But you know what? To his defense, he didn't do anything.
Yeah, I find it hard.
Cheating. What is cheating? Cheating is he was talking.
No, there has to be more than the talking.
Yeah, I mean, he was talking and then he kind of held her, whatever, but he didn't kiss her. He didn't do anything of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's good.
Yeah, that's not cheating.
So you got caught in a car talking to a female.
No, but like, how can I put it in this perspective? I gotta do the thing. So they're in the car, you know.
Oh, it was grabbing.
He has her like this, then he's laughing a bit,
Oh.
And then he's like, lets her go, and then he gets out of the car, and then her fine ass gets out of the car too.
She got out of the car.
Yeah, she got out of the car.
So they went to the same place.
They were in the same spot.
My brother sounds like he's guilty.
Sounds like it, but the video, he didn't do anything wrong. He got a dose of Jay-Z.
Wait, he was holding her in the car though.
Yes.
What you saw about what you can do.
So, what would you do if that was your boyfriend?
No, I would freak out.
He's holding him in a car. What if it's just like his cousin?
But like you could tell he's fighting it. He looked like he was fighting it though.
But you still did the action.
What if she's a fan? Like,
no, you still did the
to
action.
all our fans out there,
Hart is a fan.
whoever's tuning in, is Kevin Hart guilty or not? That's what I want to know. Girls, please, any female watching, let me know. Because I truly believe he's innocent. Hey, listen, I believe he's innocent.
John, why should we guilt there?
So, if you, like, you said your boyfriend, how would that conversation go?
I would just ask some questions like, what, Sabrina looking at me. I would ask questions like, first of all, why were you holding her like that?
Yeah.
Like, it's probably the only question I would ask, like, why were you holding her? Like, what did that mean?
I felt lonely, it was cold outside.
No.
She wanted to sweat, I didn't have
You should also ask him, where the fuck was I? Sorry for my language, but that's a real legit question. Because if that was my girl, that was in a car with another man, I would have tripped out. First of all, I would have found out before the video.
Why should you be in a car with another man?
That's what I'm saying.
If that
was my girl, I would have found out even before TMZ. I'd be like, TMZ, I'm too slow. I got the call from my biggest connect. Yeah. I'd be like, Marcus, what's going on? Marcus, yo, Reg, yeah. Yo, your girl. What about her? She in the car. Go get her, Marcus. Go get her.
Don't be filming.
No, man, he looks like a hood dude. Marcus, you really love me? Do you really love me? You know what I mean? I think those are the necessary things we should have. You know what I mean? Another thing too, guys.
In other news,
R. Kelly. I wish. Or should I say Fiesta?
Nah, you should say, my body's telling me no.
Or should we say, but I'm trapped in the closet. My hands in the circle. R. Kelly apparently has a sex slaves.
Why do we call them sex slaves?
No. Let's put it better. R. Kelly has a cult.
yeah.
Why do we call it a cult? What do we know?
It is so disrespectful.
Information that we have.
So the information that we have is that R. Kelly has a house, I believe it's in Chicago and Atlanta.
Okay.
And he holds, I hope it's not 6 in each, but it should be three girls in each.
Okay.
That are in their 20s.
Okay.
Now, R. Kelly's 50 years old.
Yeah.
And he is allegedly holding these girls against their will. And they basically have to do things to please him.
Before we say
How do we
anything,
know all this?
but first,
Because
before we say anything, I never thought I would say this in my life, but R. Kelly's lawyer
It's incredible.
is the real life version of Proctor.
It's incredible.
R. Kelly's lawyer is the real MVP. Whatever you guys want to tell me, R. Kelly's lawyer is legit.
Yeah, we've seen that video. Have you seen that video?
I was talking about I was telling this to Cass and Sad. I looked everywhere for that video.
You never seen that video?
Bro, I don't remember. You know, back in the day it was dial-up internet. You know, net zero. You're about to like look for the internet. Your mom picks up the phone. The internet crashes.
Is this a family show?
Okay, the reason we were talking about this is because videos have surfaced on social media. So there's a video of one of the girls called Jocelyn Savage. She's 21.
Savage?
Yes.
And she's 21.
And she's 21.
You like some young, eh?
Okay, so the dad posted a video online that TMZ picked up saying basically R. Kelly.
She related to 21 Savage.
I don't know. I don't know. But basically the dad is saying that R. Kelly.
She's called Savage.
R. Kelly is holding his daughter against her will, and she's not safe, and they haven't seen her in a couple of months or years.
I want to know, doesn't R. Kelly have like girls? How would he feel?
What about his girlfriends? We can have multiple girlfriends. What is this a pimp? What is a pimpin'?
No, but this is the thing.
What do we call
First
them?
of all, I blame the parents.
You know, it's strong. It's really strong to say sex slaves.
It is very strong.
Very strong. And say.
First of all, I think he's paying them.
Even stronger.
Yeah, but these girls don't see the light, like they don't go outside.
How do we know this?
Because they, like, clearly, those girls in the video, she's saying, okay, like, she's alive. Yes, she hasn't seen her family in a very long time. Yes, she's living with R. Kelly, but she can't say where she is, she can't say what she's doing, she can't say, like, she can't give details.
So what this makes anything illegal? How does it goes like? I don't understand how he becomes a singer.
It's weird that there's a video of the dad complaining that like his daughter is basically missing, and then she's surfacing.
Here's the thing, right? What's happening right now is this. Due to R. Kelly's past.
Oh, his past is not happy.
His past to have sex slaves, and this is from I'm gonna have to figure it. It's from either one of the reports, one of those big sources in Hollywood. That the problem is R. Kelly has girls. The girls, when he has guests, the girls have to face the wall, wear a tracksuit.
It's called pimping, guys.
Not.
Have you ever read the book by Iceberg Slim?
No.
It's called Pimping, guys.
But the best thing too about this is that they gotta go pee. They have to ask R. Kelly. Anything they do, apparently he does stuff
That's
with
so
them.
much responsibility to have.
Like that, like he does stuff with them and then he shows it to his boys. The thing is, I blame the parents. You know what I mean? Like what in God's mind?
How did they get to R. Kelly's house? How did they meet him?
Concerts. They bring their daughters to these R. Kelly concerts and R. Kelly wants their daughters.
The parents went to the concert.
Yes.
R. Kelly concert with their daughters.
Daughters. With their daughters.
After all you know about
R. Kelly.
Does that sound like a good idea?
You made your daughter listening to R. Kelly.
That's not a good idea.
No. But you pretty much made her listening to R. Kelly.
You're a fan of Justin Bieber or something.
And then R. Kelly's at the concert. And then, oh, hi, miss. Oh, who's that?
That's your daughter.
Oh, it's that. Oh, you probably made her to my song.
Oh man. Oh man. Oh,
No,
man.
for real though.
Oh,
For
man.
real though.
Oh my god.
She was probably,
true.
you know, my mind's telling me no. But my body.
Oh man.
You know what I'm saying? But that's the thing. So like, I think it's a bit exaggerated in terms of the sex slaves. But I will say it's disgusting due to his past. And what makes this really like...
It's his past, not the facts. That we have.
No. What makes this uneasy is the past.
Yeah.
And the fact that he held them against their will.
Yeah.
Which I do believe in. I do
We
believe
don't
it.
know that. Because if they hold against the will, like there's... Like in 2017, there's thousands of ways for them to...
Here's the thing,
Cry
right?
for help.
Here's the thing.
Probably not.
Here's the
Like,
thing.
He probably has
They're
people
not.
that
They
help
can
him out.
leave. It's just that there's a difference. He's probably paying them.
Wow.
He's probably funding them. So it's not against their will. It's against, I would say, the principle, because they're here. The girl's like, yo, listen, I'm just smashing R. Kelly. I'm making this amount of money. I'm not gonna do some, some other stuff.
Kelly.
He's 50.
Damn, this guy must be Viagra strong.
And he doesn't look like he's 50 either.
Well,
R. Kelly dressed like, it's funny, right? Like, R. Kelly, like, somebody was like, Mayweather's 40, dressed like a street pimp. Well, no, Mayweather's dressed like a young dude, like he's 25. R. Kelly dressed like, even, like, he looks like he's a part of this generation. R. Kelly looking like freaking, I don't know, freaking Lil Yachty up in this situation. But that's an R. Kelly situation.
Yeah.
Migos was here on the 17th, no, the 13th. Migos was here. A lot of stuff happened at Blues Fest. A lot of millennials were crazy. Like these millennial kids, any millennial watching this show, you guys are crazy. I respect y'all. Because you make some of us 90s babies look extra smart. Not soft. You're making us look very, very smart, and I applaud to you guys. And this is when I knew this was a generation. Like this was another generation. You know us, right? Like growing up, like Castle New Orleans. I grew up in Gloucester, Cream. You were a bit everywhere. Before we didn't have cell phones. So when you see somebody like, yo, we're gonna meet up at the mall, we're gonna chill at the mall. This is how it was back in 2007. Okay, we're gonna chill at the mall. You get to class. You're waiting for the next bus to arrive.
Straight up.
You see the 95 come out. Your boy's not in there. Oh shit, he's on the next one. You know he missed the other bus. So then you see he's not on the other bus. Okay.
He took the smaller bus.
He took the smaller bus. But if he's not in the next 4 or 5 buses, you know he can't go out anymore. You know what I mean? But millennials, right? The fact that they have the phones, it's crazy. If I had a phone back then for Blue Stress and how to sneak in, I would never call. So this guy is walking. Hey, yo, Brandon. Okay, oh my God, listen. Remember how we snuck in last night? Mind you, he's talking super loud, and I can hear him. Brandon, remember how like last time we snuck in so easy, bro? Yo, they barricaded it.
So you have to go by the other entrance. Guess who's there? Security guy. You know, Migos is going good. A lot of people are actually like under a lot of drugs. You know what I mean? Like a lot of drugs. I seen
It's a festival. It's supposed to be.
I seen
No, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that, and
You don't agree with
the reason, no, I don't agree. And the whole thing about this Migos situation at Blues Fest, like a lot of people are complaining that Migos is the reason that all these kids are overdosing on drugs and are being carried out dying
What
by
drugs are they
security.
overdosing?
I don't know what drugs they're taking.
Percocets.
Oh.
Okay, I don't know what drugs
So
they're
if
overdosing.
they take Percocets and Molly, well, they say Percocets and Molly, where did they get that from?
Yeah, but Migos is not telling you to do it.
Yeah, but
Migos, and look at me. I think it's strictly parenting. I think, and so Shifter Magazine.
I don't think it's parenting,
No,
though.
listen, Shifter Magazine. They covered Blues Fest. A friend of mine works for Shifter Magazine.
Shout out to Vlad. Shout out to Kevin Bourne.
Kevin Bourne did a review on Migos. He also wrote an article for Ottawa Citizen, and he said it's parenting and also the performers. But I think it's parenting. I grew up, I guess my upbringing was a little strict, and I listened to this kind of music, but I don't go to Blues Fest overdosing and being carried out like dying.
But there's a difference though. It's not parenting though.
It is. If it is, it starts really young now. If your parents instill in your mind when you're really young that like this is how you're supposed to be, when you grow up, you're not gonna go to.
But I'm pretty sure some of these parents didn't know their kids do drugs though.
You think?
Yeah, it's like swearing. We all swore before.
Yeah, but I don't think we have to entirely blame like the performer.
I don't think we should blame the parents, right? Because we were all young.
No, it's parenting. Parenting has a part. It's not the performer. The performer can do whatever he wants. He's not telling you, like, just because he says names all these drugs and says all these things that you have to go do.
But here's the thing, though. I think I understand where you're coming from, right? I do understand, like, in a sense, right? Parents should do, like, tell your kids not to do drugs. But unfortunately, like,
they do.
They do, you know?
But when we see these kids, the thing is, when we see these kids, like, there was a picture of a security person carrying out this girl that's basically dying in front of all this crowd and Migos performing, and they're saying, oh, it's Migos, they can't come here anymore. It's not Migos the problem.
It's our Migos.
Well, where did they get those drugs in the first place? Because the drugs that are sing about or glorify or whatever term you want to use by these people are prescribed drugs. So
I agree.
They get it from a pharmaceutical place or somewhere that's.
I agree though.
So it's either they go find it in a legal way or they find it from their parents. I can say from their parents. What do you say? Medicine cabinet or whatever it is. So I think it's everybody.
I think normally, like, to make more sense, I feel like if they try drugs, it's usually at school, usually at a chilling or usually at a party, right? That's how it always starts, you know what I mean? And then you just get hooked on it.
That's how it started for you. Tell us about your drug.
Me, I don't smoke, I don't drink.
You don't drink?
I don't drink
Ah,
at all, you know what I mean? But I do know, like, people do it, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's like saying, it's like people that drink alcohol, right? I'm pretty sure a lot of people, like kids, don't tell their parents, yeah, I drink. Until they get to that age where they slowly start drinking with their parents. But little did you know, senior, I've been doing this. And then your dad's like, how come you're not, like, you good? Like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's how I see things, you know? Like, in terms of Migos, their performance was super, super dope.
Yeah, I heard that they were really good.
I like, for some people it's mixed reviews, right? But for me it was like, Quavo sounded the same, Takeoff sounded the same, and Offset, you know? I love the concert saying, Mama! That's all I know how to say it perfectly. Mama!
Okay. So, it's already time to do the interview.
It is about that time. We have our guest, Zouk superstar, Richy Jay. We'll be right back so we can get ready for Richy Jay, like probably couple of 2 seconds. We have Kareem and Sabi. They'll be talking and reacting with our fans as we get ready for Richy Jay. So stay tuned.
But it's like if I speak French because my English is not so good.
Yeah.
That's on my best, right? Okay.
Oh, oui.
Okay. Next question, Dutch, yeah.
Jeez! Can you see me?
En Spanish too.
Even if I'm like this?
Muy bien, perfectamente bien. Bueno, nos vamos a hacerlo en español ahora.
Un poquito.
Ok, vamos a darle.
Oh yes, Dominican Republic. Dominican Republic.
I've been everywhere.
I need.
Oh, here, okay. No, give him.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
take mine. Okay.
No.
Alright guys, in 3, we are back with our guest, Richy Jay. What's going on, big guy?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing fine, thank you.
So pretty much this interview is going to be in English, but he's going to respond in French. He's going to speak in French. He's a Zouk artist. We want our interviewers to feel comfortable as possible. Just because we speak English, we speak French perfectly. We're going to answer and interact from French to English, English to French.
Yes.
Alors donc, Richy, you perform outside the forum. What do you like about Ottawa?
Ottawa. What I like en Ottawa. Ce que j'aime ici à Ottawa,
What?
moi je trouve je sais pas, il n'y a pas vraiment de quoi qui dit waouh, Ottawa, j'aime Ottawa. C'est comme, tout à coup je suis arrivé, c'est comme, j'aime tout ce qui est Ottawa, tout ce qui fait Ottawa. Il n'y a pas de quoi en particulier pour dire ah, j'aime ça chez Ottawa. C'est tout ce qui fait Ottawa, c'est la ville au complet que j'adore. Moi j'aime aussi les autobus, j'aime la couleur. C'est comme ça, tout rouge et blanc, c'est comme très Canada.
He likes OC Transpo.
You like OC
Shout out to
Transpo?
OC Transpo. Richy Jay likes you.
Somebody likes the OC today.
No, because like, you know, à Montréal, on est très Québec, et bleu, blanc, et Parti québécois et tout. Puis ici à Ottawa, il y a aussi des differences. On voit la différence. Il n'y a pas juste Ottawa, il n'y a pas juste Québec, il y a Ottawa, il y a le Canada, parce que ça fait monte. Parce que nous, on est plus, surtout moi je suis plus Canada, québécois, mais à Montréal, à Québec, c'est plus québécois. Donc, rendu ici, comme on voit comme, ah ouais, je suis quand même au Canada.
So my next question for you, Richy, is talk to me a bit about your Caribbean roots. Parle-moi un peu de tes Caribbean roots.
Mais par rapport de Caraïbes, ça a commencé
Genre de ton enfance jusqu'à maintenant.
Jusqu'à maintenant, ça a commencé très simple. Je commençais à l'église, comme la majorité des chanteurs. J'ai commencé à l'église avec ma grand-mère qui chantait dans une chorale à l'église. Puis, moi, j'étais pas dans des chorales, je peux pas mentir. J'ai jamais été dans des groupes qui chantent, mais à l'église, je chantais à l'église. Par contre, moi, je jouais au soccer. Moi, mon rêve à moi, c'était de jouer au soccer. Puis, l'orgueil d'avoir que je n'ai pas été accepté pour la sélection. J'ai tout laissé tomber, j'ai tout abandonné. Puis, la musique a commencé.
Et ça, c'est l'équipe d'Haïti?
La sélection haïtienne.
Oh, wow.
Really?
Ouais, je voulais jouer pour la sélection. Mais je jouais dans des clubs.
Oh yeah, so whoa. Rewind. This was not in your bio.
Detail.
Ça, c'était pas dans ton biographie, ça?
Non.
Wow.
So là, maintenant, tu as joué pour quelle équipe?
Moi, je jouais pour un club qui s'appelait Sofisa. Puis j'ai joué pas une saison, mais pendant 3 semaines pour le club Racing. À l'époque, j'avais 15 ans. C'était Racing Mini. Je jouais pour
Et puis Violette, c'est où ça? Mon père, c'est gros fanatique.
Violette, il y avait Violette.
I know my Haitian club, you know what I mean?
Il y avait Violette, mais moi c'était pour Racing.
Ok.
Donc, on prenait des entraînements ensemble à l'époque. Je voulais jouer pour le moins de 15 ans. Puis on faisait des tests. Puis après, il y avait une opération 2006. Ça faisait en 2002. Opération 2006, c'était un groupe de jeunes qui partaient, on appelle ça, il faut les fermer, un groupe de jeunes pour pouvoir qualifier pour jouer pour la sélection, moins de 20 ans dans l'avenir, parce que c'était pour 2006. Et je n'ai pas été choisi, donc je sais pas, ça a joué sur mon orgueil, je voulais être pris, on m'avait pas choisi. Donc. On m'avait dit technique, c'était correct, mais physique, je l'avais pas. J'étais pas comme je suis aujourd'hui, j'étais trop maigre.
Oh.
Ouais, c'est ça, donc physique, je n'ai pas passé. C'est alors que j'ai quand même, je sais pas, tout à coup j'ai laissé tomber, je passe à autre chose.
Et puis peu après, quand as-tu commencé à vraiment prendre la musique au sérieux?
La musique a commencé, c'est ça, on a commencé avec les jeunes et mes amis. Moi, j'accompagnais mon ami qui fait du rap, du freestyle dans le quartier. Mais moi, je faisais pas de freestyle. Mais après, j'ai essayé à faire de quoi freestyle improvisé. Puis c'est là où on a décidé de partir un groupe rap créole. C'était Rotation Hip Hop. Et lorsqu'on a parti ce groupe, c'était en même 2002, on a parti le groupe. En 2003, on a rentré en studio. Et on a fait notre première chanson, titrée Trop Crime. Je peux dire, ça a été fin 2003, en 2004. C'est là qu'il y avait des crises politiques en Haïti. Et notre chanson, c'était Trop Crime, donc il y avait trop de crimes. Donc ça permet de passer à la radio. Radio Caraïbe nous a joué à la radio. C'est sûr que pour moi, ma première fois en studio, première chanson, puis on entend la radio, pour moi c'était wow, man, c'était plus avantageux. Puis c'est là, puis 2004, fin 2004, j'ai quitté Haïti. J'étais allé déménager en République dominicaine.
Ok. Et puis, how long did you stay in the Dominican Republic before?
7 years.
7 years.
7 years.
Ah ouais, 7 ans.
7 ans.
Et là maintenant, ça c'est une question, ça c'est la prochaine question.
Oui.
Évidemment, il y a quelques tensions, soi-disant avec les Haïtiens et les Dominicains. Comment how was it for you?
For me,
To be a Haitian man
you know,
in Republic Dominican.
Comment je dis ça? Oui, la tension a toujours été, mais c'est toujours dans des secteurs. Hein, parce que les journalistes, des fois, ils veulent faire des propagandes. Ils font des propagandes, ils veulent publier des choses. Moi, je ne suis pas en train de parler pour dire non, les Dominicains ne sont pas racistes envers les Haïtiens. Non, c'est pas ce que je voulais dire. Bon, de toute façon, on ne peut pas dire raciste, car raciste c'est racial. Les Dominicains sont noirs, on est des noirs. Bref, on peut dire une sorte d'égoïsme mais une sorte d'égoïsme qu'il y en a entre les Haïtiens et les Dominicains. Oui, une tension. La tension, c'est quoi? C'est que les Haïtiens, on est plus flexibles. Premièrement, on n'est pas chez nous. On est arrivé dans un pays on a de la famille qui nous attend à la maison. Donc, il faut trouver n'importe quoi, il faut faire n'importe quoi. Et les main-d'œuvre, pour nous, c'est pas cher. Et quand un Dominicain demande 500 pesos pour faire de quoi, nous, on est prêt à le faire 300 pesos. Ce que nous, ça ne nous dérange pas parce que ce 300 pesos-là, ça vaut quand même $60 en Haïti. Donc, il y a quelque chose pour nous. Et oui, la tension, ça commence là. Ça commence là et après, ça commence la haine entre ouais, t'as piqué notre travail, t'es venu ici, tu fais de la rente, excuse-moi pour l'expression. Mais c'est ça, mais c'est dans un coin, dans un secteur. Et c'est plus dans le nord de la République dominicaine, c'est plus dans le nord. Parce que moi, j'habitais à Punta Cana. À Punta Cana, et j'avais pris un cours, je fais mon cégep, comment on peut dire cégep, à Higüey, mais j'habitais à Punta Cana. Mais à Punta Cana, Higüey c'était plus ville, Punta Cana c'était plus secteur touristique. Donc la tension, je ne l'avais pas vraiment vécu. Je l'ai entendu comme tout le monde. Je ne l'ai pas vraiment vécu. Oui, c'est sûr que ouais, on a vécu tous une partie de racisme, on l'avoue. On vit partout, même en Haïti, on est raciste entre nous des fois. Donc ça, je l'ai vécu aussi. Mais par contre, les Dominicains ne sont pas aussi, je voulais dire de bon côté des choses aussi, ne sont pas aussi désagréables et comment les Haïtiens les voient. Parce qu'ils sont vraiment des personnes très chaleureuses, très, très accueillantes. Sauf que parce que souvent les Haïtiens, en partant en vacances là-bas, ils disent « Ah, je pensais qu'ils me disaient les Dominicains sont... » Non, ils n'ont pas de problème contre vous, c'est juste qu'ils ont un problème contre le système parce que il y a beaucoup d'illégaux et les illégaux prennent leur job. Sauf que, moi, deux fois, je me suis dit, est-ce que nous, les Haïtiens, on serait d'accord d'en avoir autant de Dominicains sur notre sol? Souvent, et on peut dire 80% sont illégaux. Donc, je veux dire, il y a environ 1 million d'Haïtiens en Dominicaine. Le poids est fort. Donc, le peuple se révolte parce qu'ils perdent leur job, ils perdent des choses nécessaires pour eux. Moi, je les comprends et qu'est-ce que moi, j'ai jamais vécu vraiment. De toute façon, je vis ma vie de mon côté, les autres de leur côté.
And when you came to Canada, now your music is varied. It's Zouk, it's hip hop, it's Kompa.
Yeah.
So when you compare the type of music, in Haiti, in the Dominican Republic, and then when you came to Canada, was it hard to adjust to the sound here?
Non, because je me cherchais. Et je me cherchais dans la musique. Au début, j'ai commencé avec le rap créole, puis à la République dominicaine, j'ai rentré à l'école de musique. J'ai pris un cours de guitare, un cours de solfège. Et j'ai appris la musique, j'ai étudié la musique parce que là-bas, c'est un pays les artistes ont beaucoup de valeur et ont beaucoup d'ouvrages pour les artistes. On me dit que si vous prenez un cours de la musique, ça pourrait être quelque chose qui pourrait vous avancer vers l'avant. Et j'ai pris un cours de guitare et j'ai commencé à chanter de la musique espagnole. Je chantais du reggaeton et avec mon petit frère, on a formé un groupe qui C'était tout BJ, tout Brother Jay, moi c'est Richy Jay, lui Jay Zouk Jay. On a travaillé vite fait un CD, un album, reggaeton. Et je pouvais vous dire, ouais, ça roulait. On surprend plein de radios en disant, oh, on est des Haïtiens qui disent, ah ouais, vous êtes des Haïtiens. Souvent les Haïtiens viennent, ils font leur compas, ou ils font du rap, mais vous faites du reggaeton, vous faites de la musique espagnole. On dit, ouais, nous on s'adapte. Et rendu ici au Canada, et je voulais reprendre mes parcours parce que c'est triste à dire, mais de la République dominicaine à Haïti, on est très déconnecté culturellement. Très déconnecté.
Explique.
Dans la culture, et les Haïtiens qui sont en République dominicaine sont très déconnectés à la culture haïtienne.
Ok, je
On
comprends.
est très déconnectés dans la culture haïtienne. Moi, je peux dire, rendu à la République dominicaine, parce qu'il y a comme...
Est-ce que c'est une assimilation, tu penses? Est-ce que c'est parce qu'ils arrivent là-bas d'un très jeune âge ou est-ce que c'est parce que la culture là-bas est plus forte et puis ils deviennent plus habitués avec l'autre culture?
La culture là-bas, c'est pas plus fort. C'est comme, exemple, en France ou aux États-Unis. Et si vous voyez un Africain en France, souvent vous dites que vous venez d'où? Il dit, ah ben moi je suis français. Et pourtant je dis, bien, je sais que tu es français, mais par contre, ton origine, tu viens d'où? Quelle origine? C'est la même chose en République dominicaine. Tu vois un Haïtien, dès qu'il y a un papier dominicain, il te dit non, je suis dominicain. Je dis, mais est-ce que tu es d'origine haïtienne? Ah non, je suis dominicain. Donc c'est une fierté d'être. C'est devenu une fierté d'être dominicain ou des migrants d'être haïtiens. Ça est devenu quelque chose et les gens dès qu'ils arrivent comme hop, ouais, donc je suis dominicain. Donc ça arrive, ça nous fait perdre notre culture et ce qu'on est. Il n'y a même pas de restaurant haïtien. Il y en a, mais pour autant d'Haïtiens qui en ont, on a un ou deux, là où j'habitais, il y a 2 ou 3 restaurants haïtiens, mais même à ça, qui fait de la bouffe dominicaine. Je dis c'est un restaurant haïtien, mais qui fait de la bouffe dominicaine.
Et en ajustant par rapport à la musique, quand tu es arrivé au Canada,
Ouais.
le son, la musique ici aussi c'est différent.
Ouais.
Les éléments que tu as appris d'ici, qu'est-ce qui, par exemple, t'a marqué que tu es arrivé au Canada par rapport à la musique? Que ce soit la musique francophone, genre Corneille, du genre, qu'est-ce qui t'a surpris?
Surpris, c'est plein d'artistes que je pensais qu'ils étaient français. Puis j'ai dû apprendre sur des Québécois. Plein d'artistes que au début, exemple, Mac Dupré et Ginette Renault aussi, je pensais qu'elle était française. La Fabien.
La Fabien n'est pas française?
Non, tu vois, elle est québécoise. Et Mario Pelcha sont tous des artistes que moi j'étais comme, je suivais à mon jeune âge, puis je les vois, c'est comme, ah, ce sont des Québécois. Ça, c'est une chose qui m'a beaucoup marqué. Et aussi, ce qui m'a poussé à faire du Zouk aujourd'hui, c'est de me retrouver, de retrouver ma culture, retrouver c'est quoi être haïtien. C'est comme, parce que en République dominicaine, c'est pas, je ne savais pas que j'étais haïtien, mais sauf que je sentais qu'on n'avait pas de culture, qu'on n'avait pas. Et la beauté de la musique haïtienne qu'on avait perdue. Parce que j'entendais de la musique espagnole, on chante la musique espagnole, il n'y a que ça. Et rendu ici, je me suis retrouvé, une grosse communauté haïtienne, c'est comme dire, oh yeah, I feel home, je suis chez moi.
Yeah.
Ouais, c'est comme, let's make, on va faire de la musique du zouk, du rap, etc.
Et donc, you perform obviously in Montreal. You performed yesterday here in Ottawa.
Yes.
Again tomorrow in Montreal.
Tomorrow in Montreal, yes.
But you do perform back home in Haiti and the Dominican
Yes,
Republic.
et ouais, on a prévu une tournée, et la République dominicaine et Haïti, peut-être Chili, mais c'est pas confirmé.
Oh.
Et il y a aussi un Haïtien à Chili dans l'équipe nationale.
Ouais,
Yeah.
c'est beau séjour.
Yeah,
Beau séjour, ouais. Non, c'est ça, donc, parce que présentement, comme exemple, la République dominicaine, c'est pas mal, je peux dire, mon deuxième chez moi. Et là-bas, j'ai beaucoup de monde.
Et la différence entre bouffe,
Comment?
l'ajustement de différentes bouffes, comment tu as ajusté à la cuisine haïtienne et la cuisine dominicaine?
Il n'y a pas de grande différence. C'est comme, je sais pas, c'est comme exemple, le repas de ta maman et le repas de ta copine. Celui de la maman, c'est toujours. Même si c'est les deux, mais les mêmes ingrédients, mais celui de la maman, il y a de quoi qui est.
Ouais.
Nous avons monsieur la tête aux pieds, Richy Jay ici avec nous. If you guys have any other questions, just feel free to leave a comment. We have Mr. Zouk himself, Kompa, dancehall, hip hop, R&B from Montreal. He performed last night in Ottawa. Tomorrow he's gonna be in Montreal doing his thing. Richy, une question pour toi, et puis cette question c'est une question que j'aimerais juste savoir. Étant le Zouk,
Oui.
l'état du Zouk aujourd'hui en 2017, c'est quoi la perception lorsque, par exemple, quelqu'un te dit quelle musique tu fais et la réaction que tu reçois? Est-ce que les gens pensent que, bon bref, le Zouk, est-ce que c'est encore à la mode? Est-ce que c'est encore populaire? Parce que moi je connais Axel Tony. Ouais, je connais Axel Tony, ça c'est un de mes préférés. Et un que j'ai commencé à écouter aussi, moi je sais pas si c'est vraiment du Zouk, mais Richard KV.
Ouais, avec le Goukaï.
Avec le Goukaï. Donc c'est quoi l'état du Zouk en 2017?
Aujourd'hui, c'est plus le Zouk comme qu'on écoutait dans les années 2000, parce que le Zouk est tellement devenu Kompa aujourd'hui, parce que dans un Zouk, les gens te demandent pourquoi il n'y a pas un solo, une guitare comme c'est comme on attend de quoi il dit plugger. Et aujourd'hui, le Zouk, c'est sûr qu'on a, je ne veux pas parler pour les Antillais, et c'est sûr que la valeur du Zouk dans les années 2000, au début 2000, et aujourd'hui, c'est pas la même chose, c'est pas la même force, parce que les artistes Zouk aujourd'hui, ça fait de la musique pop, la musique afro, ça mélange tout. Aujourd'hui, tu ne peux pas avoir un album de Zouk. Parce que j'ai essayé d'écouter un album de Zouk de Marvin et de Kim, j'ai écouté leur album de Zouk, mais on écoute des afro, du dancehall. Ils ont été obligés je ne sais pas pourquoi ils l'ont fait ça, mais moi je l'ai fait aussi. Mais par contre, moi je voulais dire, souvent je dis aux gens, oui c'est vrai, on m'a qualifié comme un artiste de Zouk, mais je touche à tout.
Yeah,
et là, présentement, je suis un artiste. Mon deuxième album c'était Zouk, c'était pas mal Zouk tout le long. Et mon premier album c'était un mélange rap, Zouk, pop. Et là présentement, je suis en train de travailler un autre album qui est vraiment très afro.
Well, we can tell in your latest, De la Tête aux Pieds, you touch everything in there. You really do. It's such a hype song, guys. You gotta check it out. Yeah. You really do. It's really good.
De la Tête aux Pieds, c'est fou. Et moi, ce que j'aime de la Tête aux Pieds, c'est que jusqu'à aujourd'hui, il y a des gens qui m'écrivent, qui me disent j'ai vu ton clip en Haïti, ton clip c'est bon, ça roule sans arrêt.
Yeah.
Explique-moi un peu, when you were recording La Tête aux Pieds dans le studio, savais-tu que ça serait le hit que c'est aujourd'hui? Est-ce que tu peux savoir lorsque tu fais une chanson, tu recordes une chanson?
Des fois, oui.
Tu sais que cette chanson-là, c'est.
On a le feeling. Et De la Tête aux Pieds, et ça a été enregistré depuis octobre. Depuis le mois d'octobre, septembre 2016. Ouais. On a enregistré, et je pense que si vous allez sur YouTube, vous retirez De la Tête aux Pieds, vous allez trouver des sessions studio. On était en studio et on n'était pas trop sûr, on était comme ouais c'est bon, cette partie-là c'est bon ça. Puis on a fait la chanson, on a écouté, on était comme waouh c'est dope. Puis après moi puis les gars on avait eu un froid entre nous parce que j'étais focus sur mon lancement d'album. Puis l'autre il est parti avec le groupe Kompa. Puis l'autre quand on est trois. Puis l'autre qui était dans la chanson on est obligé de l'enlever. On avait un gros froid entre nous. Puis finalement, je me suis dit, j'étais allé voir le gars qui a fait mon clip. J'ai une chanson qui s'appelle VFK parce que ma meilleure chanson sur cet album-là, c'était De la Tête aux Pieds. Et le froid que j'avais eu avec ces gars-là, donc on dit, gars, écoute, on va laisser tomber le projet. Et je voulais sortir VFK qui va être sur mon prochain album. Je voulais faire le clip de VFK à la place de La Tête aux Pieds. Quand je parlais avec le directeur du clip, et on était dans mon auto, je l'ai fait écouter. Il écoute et VFK, il dit ouais c'est bon, on travaille le scénario et tout. Mais la suite c'était De la Tête aux Pieds. De la Tête aux Pieds embarqué, il dit attends, c'est quoi celle-là? Je dis bah c'est De la Tête aux Pieds, c'est une chanson. Il dit regardez, man, ça c'est hit. Je dis attends, je te fais ce clip-là. Ce clip-là je vais te le faire. L'autre est trop compliqué, on va faire celui-là. Ils ont fait celui-là. Mais je voulais pas l'expliquer, moi puis les gars, on a eu froid. Après il me dit yo ça c'était hit, man. Il dit cet été là, ça c'est la chanson pour cet été. Après c'est ok, ben let's do it. Puis j'ai dit gars, écoute, on est des adultes quand même. On va dire que c'est comme si les gars ils m'attendaient patiemment parce que j'ai juste contacté les gars, guys are you down pour le clip De la Tête aux Pieds? Oui, on est down, on va le faire. Ouais. Les gars comme ils m'attendaient là, comme ils disaient let's do it. On l'a fait.
It worked out pretty well.
So pratiquement maintenant Richy, ma dernière question pour toi, and my last question for you is, étant qu'artiste,
do you like to perform or do you like to make music? Aimes-tu être celui qui aime perform devant les gens ou aimes-tu vraiment le processus de faire la musique, enregistrer la musique? Which one's your favorite? Ou c'est un mélange de tout?
C'est plus un mélange de tout parce que de faire la musique, je fais la musique tout le temps. Je sais pas, ouais. mon manager me dit que je suis une machine. Je dors pas la nuit je dors pas. J'ai de la misère à dormir, mais j'écris beaucoup. J'ai comme 2 cahiers remplis de notes et mon téléphone rempli de textes. J'écris beaucoup et je compose beaucoup. Dès que j'entends le son, on m'envoie l'instrumental. Mon DJ m'envoie l'instrumental, il me fait écouter. J'écris. De performer, c'est sûr, j'adore ça. Moi, je suis un man show, j'aime ça. Sauter, ouais, crier, voir la réaction. Voir le public crier, j'aime ça.
Parfait. And then for you
Do
guys?
you have any shout-outs do you want to make today?
Beaucoup de respect et je tiens à vous remercier à vous. Merci de m'avoir accueilli chez vous, ici à Ottawa. Ouais. C'est mon 2e entrevue à Ottawa. 3e, mais merci à vous. Quand même, c'est une autre horizon parce que quand même, on est pas mal connectés et le réseau Montréal, le réseau Ottawa, on commence à être connectés. Et moi, je peux dire merci de m'avoir invité chez vous et dans votre maison, dans votre demeure. Et ce que je voulais remercier, tout le monde qui nous suit, ceux qui ne nous connaissent pas encore. Ceux qui ne me connaissent pas encore, c'est Richy Jay. Je vous invite à aller voir ce que je fais. L'essentiel, c'est d'écouter, partager si vous aimez, bien sûr. Et vos commentaires, moi, les commentaires, c'est très important pour moi. Chaque commentaire, ça m'évolue, ça crée des choses de nouvelles. Et moi, je suis très ouvert envers les commentaires, positifs, négatifs. Je suis open, je l'écoute. Ce qui est nécessaire, je le garde. Ce qui n'est pas nécessaire, je laisse passer. Mais par contre, je tiens à remercier tout le monde et supportons les artistes locaux. Qu'est-ce que je voulais vous dire?
And there you have it. We have Richy Jay in studio right now. Pretty much, thank you so much, Richy Jay, for coming along. We still have the rest of the show. Sabrina and Kareem are going to keep you guys entertained. Again, this is Richy Jay. Thank you guys so much.
Merci beaucoup. C'est bien, je vais faire ça?
Non.
Je veux-tu laisser pour le reste de l'émission ou ça?
No, see, people want to walk them out, or they want to finish the show.
Yes,
Do I click?
on va.
Je peux partir, c'est bien.
Non, c'est
Ça,
à toi.
je peux aller, c'est pas grave.
T'es sûr?
Hein?
Non, tu veux pas.
Parce qu'on m'a invité dans le barbecue.
Ah,
Tu es capable.
Je ne veux pas se battre. Donc quand je suis venu, viens chez nous, on a assis ensemble ça.
ok.
Si je vais dans la piscine, je vais dans
Mais écoute, tu vas pas t'en fais-nous signe, on a ton numéro. Tu peux dire à Elisabeth de nous contacter.
En passant, monsieur Richy Jay, si tu veux faire des vidéos, laisse-les savoir, ils peuvent me contacter, on peut t'aider.
Ah, c'est cool, c'est super. Ah ouais?
Ouais, Big Vision. Lui, un autre producer qui est pas là aujourd'hui. Lui, si tu vois cette vidéo, c'est ton
Malade. Moi, je suis très.
T'inquiète
très
pas,
open.
we got you.
En plus, celui qui a fait mon clip, on a fait dans mon vétérinaire.
Ah, t'en fais pas.
Oh, bon.
Bon, c'est comme manque de professionnalisme. Genre, le gars, il dit que tu fais ton clip, il te donne pas de date. C'est comme, tu dis, ok, c'est quand je vais
Ouais, entertain the people.
Quand je vais être prêt, je vais te le dire. Quand tu es prêt, tu vas me le dire. Je ne sais pas comme ça, moi, c'est comme, donne-moi une date. C'est ça, après 2 mois, après 3 mois, j'ai une date. On avait eu des conflits. Moi, je dis que jamais je travaille avec toi.
Est-ce que tu es correct pour
Je pense que oui.
où tu es encore à la campagne?
C'est bon? Je vais pas trop en premier.
No worries.
We'll give you the card.
C'est bon? C'est bien? Ah, ça, les vidéos, on peut le voir.
Oui, on va download.
Okay.
On va couper des...
I took your part. I'll send
Ah,
it.
parfait.
On va
On va les amis aussi.
Ok, on est aussi live sur Elisabeth, ça se peut qu'elle a une vue.
Ah ouais?
C'est live là sur Facebook.
Ah, c'est chill, man.
Good. Alright, 3, 2, 1. We are back. This is the Power Circle. We just finished with Richy Jay, aka Monsieur de la Tête aux Pieds. What I liked about this interview is, it shows what the Power Circle is all about. We don't just, do things in English. We also do things in French as well. He's a francophone. He's a Zouk artist. He's Haitian. He lives in the Dominicans.
And he's also lost right now.
And he's also lost right now.
Poor guy. But he's a good guy. You should check his stuff out. Really easy. Spotify, iTunes, his YouTube, his Facebook page, Richy Jay. His music is really good.
Multilingual too.
Yeah, he speaks what, like 4 languages?
Like 4 languages.
Spanish,
4 languages.
German.
It's really good.
Man, hit me with the German. Like, so if you guys
I got shook a little bit.
if you guys don't know Kareem's a little bit of a troublemaker out here.
I'm not a troublemaker.
Kareem was out here trying to like, you know what I mean? Like, yo, speak German. He hit German. And I was like, there we go, Kareem. I told you.
No, I'm good in Dutch a little bit.
A little tiny bit. You know what I mean?
Spanish.
Alright, so we're going to continue with the show. Mayweather versus McGregor. Cass, who wins? August 26th.
I think a lot of people are thinking McGregor actually has this now. But you know what? I watched.
I don't think so.
But I still
what?
think.
I like when she gives her opinion. I love it. I love it.
I mean, there's a lot of hype around McGregor as well, and I don't know. I feel like it's a big risk he's taking. What if he actually comes out of retirement for this, which is actually really cool?
Are you talking about Mayweather?
Yeah, we're talking about Mayweather and
McGregor, but you said McGregor, so I just want to make sure.
Oh, Mayweather is coming out
Retirement.
retirement.
You're from Mayweather.
Or McGregor.
I am, but it would be really sad if he came out of retirement and actually lost this. Because McGregor seems to be really good too at what
But
he
it's not the
does.
same sport.
I know, but like, what if, let's say, what if we're all watching, okay, and like McGregor hits him and like he doesn't wake up, like.
I mean, here's my thing, right? I feel like Floyd, when it comes to stuff like that, he's too prideful. He saw Pacquiao get sleep. I'm pretty sure after he saw Pacquiao get sleep, I will never get sleep like that. I got too much pride. I got too much money. I mean, you do have a point though. There was always a puncher's chance.
And like this guy's young. McGregor's really young. You know, like I know. Yeah, Mayweather's. You guys have been telling me that his thing is more defensive. He doesn't hit much. You know, he waits it out.
You know
But like he can wait just as long, McGregor.
You know, when you reach a certain level in life, you start taking what you call calculated risk. For someone like Mayweather, this whole situation is a perfectly calculated risk. How much money am I making? I'm making as much money as my last fight. Okay, that's a good risk. I'm willing to take this. How much am I being exposed? Am I fighting one of the best boxers around? No. I'm fighting the UFC fighter in the boxing ring. So right there, I already have an advantage because it's my field and you're coming in to fight me in it. So McGregor can be as good as he wants, but if you don't know how to fight in that, you're not gonna. That's my thing. Like, you're not a boxer. It's a different type of.
It's the sweet science.
You know, it's a different type of a fight.
But isn't there boxing in UFC? Like,
there is.
But it's not.
It's light. It's very light.
It's very light, right? Because they have to touch everything.
Yeah.
Jiu-jitsu, Muay Thai, wrestling.
Exactly. So the 2 hours in his practice that he spent doing Muay Thai and finding out how to choke people up or whatever it is, or knee kicks or whatever, they were still punching the bag for the whole time.
A boxer's hands are registered weapons.
Yeah.
A boxer punches you, you fall.
Yeah.
Like it's not even like I'm not saying a UFC guy punches me and I don't fall, but I'm just saying a boxer punches you, you're going to sleep. Like the rules why they can't go into fights, like in the public, because they have an advantage. They're certified killers. They know how to fight you. You know what I mean? And that's how it is. And then as well as that, Power episode 5. I know, Cass, you're a bit not into it.
I am into
Not into
Okay, I love Power. It's really hard to find the episodes online. That's what I'm saying.
I'll send you the
That
link.
is true. We gotta talk to 50 and figure out a way to help us get in.
50, help us pirate that.
Because
You know what I
Because
mean?
you know
Tired
what?
bootlegging.
There was what was that website? Put Locker was the best thing that ever happened to my life, and they took it away.
Yeah, but the thing is, Power they didn't have the episodes the day of.
They had it the day after.
See, Powers.
They had it the day
You
after.
see, first of all, I don't want to talk too much. I don't know who's watching, but like, Power's out tomorrow in the morning, so I have the
They
luxury.
already have it now.
I'd be like, yo, can I watch Power at 9 like normal people?
You know
Or
what
should
I'm
I know what happened before?
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
I thought I was the only one.
You know what I'm saying? But I choose to watch it at night because I need to go to bed thinking. You know what I mean? Cause if I watch it the whole day, it could mess me up. Then I have Game of Thrones to worry about, and that's another level of
I'm
complication.
so behind on Game of Thrones. I'm still at season 2.
It's okay. It's a rough season. It's a hard season. But back to Power. For all our fans out there, Power Circle, whoever's watching, Power episode 5 is tomorrow. The first 4 episodes are very interesting. And the last episode, without spoilers, we're not going to give no spoilers, but like Kareem said before the show, there was a recurring theme coming back in the show. Ghost is starting to regain control. Ghost is starting to become Ghost again. Meanwhile, Tommy is he's losing it, but he's still being Tommy in a sense, where he makes the situation harder than what it really is, but somewhat helped the situation.
How did he help the situation by killing that cop?
He helped the situation because he had to do it.
He helped himself, he thinks.
No, but let's say the cop said, I had to change your heart.
You guys are giving too much info.
But I'm just saying,
That was episode 4. If you watched it, you know what's going on. Did you watch it?
Well, is this cop a recurring character?
No, it's dead.
but again, we're not for the spoilers. We're not going to spoil too much. But what we're going to do say is this: what Tommy did was a calculated move in a sense.
Nah, it's not calculated.
How is it not a
It's
calculated
an emotional move, 100% emotional move.
But what if that guy? But what if?
Because he got
But
scared.
who has a laptop?
Because he got scared. But after he heard that the recording of the murder has happened, so his emotion took over him and he decided to kill the guy.
But what if the laptop's in Proctor's hands though?
Well, the laptop right now is in
Proctor's hands?
No, Tony took it. Tony took it at the end.
No, he didn't.
Oh. But still, like, because what it is that what he has to remember is that cop has had this information the whole time. So he could have snitched the whole time. The cops even went to him and he didn't snitch because he wants Greg to be, he wants Greg to be honored and be, whatever nonsense he's trying to do. So there was still room to play with that because that's what he wants.
Mm-hmm.
But when you don't think rationally, because it's one another theme that I've seen in the show this week is essentially that it's a quote that I heard from Doc Rivers of all people. He said
basketball reference.
Yeah, he said that whoever angers you owns you.
Facts.
And in that episode, most of the most pivotal moments were based on that.
Of somebody angering somebody,
exactly,
and showing about that
so much that they show their cards by showing their emotion. At that moment, I can control you because I know what's going on. So
what do you predict for the rest of the season? I feel like
Angela's gonna free him just like she got him in there.
I think Angela's dying.
I think Angela's gonna flip the script.
I haven't watched.
No, but we're not.
Okay.
No, we're not spoiling anything.
Okay.
We're just predicting. I think Angela's gonna die.
She's not gonna die.
Or his daughter's dying.
No, Malik's gonna do something stupid.
I think Ghost is coming out.
I would like to shout out Kanan because the way he's handling the kid is 100%. I'm sorry to say this is a devious thing to say, but it's 100% a way to take advantage of a kid. He do it every single day. Get him away from his parents, give him drugs, and set him up with a woman. It's done. It's done. There's no way.
I thought when they went into the room, she was gonna. He asked, so did Slim force you to do this?
Yeah.
I thought she was gonna say who's Slim.
That's what I thought so.
But she didn't.
She would say Kanan, I thought, but I think he knows better now. He knows better.
Because Tommy's gonna kill Drake.
Probably.
Because Tommy has to find out. My thing is this, if Ghost does the whole season where he's at without spoiling, then there's at least one more season. I think next year should be the final year.
Somebody else gonna die.
But somebody's dying this season.
This season, I think it might be Lala.
Jeez.
I think so, man.
Jeez.
Because Tommy don't
Shout out to Lala sex scene though.
Doesn't
Hey
play.
guys.
No, we have to. I think 50 is the reason why Lala and Carmelo getting divorced. How can you put that in the contract?
Oh man.
No. She looked uncomfortable, but uncomfortable.
Wait, but no, I think that Lala and Carmelo Anthony, it wasn't there infidelity on his part.
Well,
Yeah.
she's also
So
on
that's
TV.
but this is
I'm sorry.
after they're not together.
I've never seen anything Carmelo did, but I have proof.
Anyways, I'm not gonna comment on
I
that.
got episode numbers in 2 different seasons.
Anyway.
I might tell you the minute or 2, Maybe.
And on the final take for today's show, OJ Simpson's out.
I'm not black, I'm OJ.
I'm not black, I'm OJ. Okay.
Okay.
I mean, listen. He was convicted on some robbery charges back in 2007?
Yeah, I remember I was actually in the state when all that stuff
He
happened.
did 10 plus years. I mean, it's too much. It was the right thing for the justice, for the law, for that particular crime, for him to get released. I mean, he was there for too long.
The thing about that crime is that you gotta remember that they cut him. It's like the time that he spent in prison, according to me, is what you call like, well, I'm not going to say lifetime achievement, but after all the hard work that you've done in the streets, my guy, go sit down.
I just hope he really he gets out, finish the rest of your life out of the public eye. Don't tweet. I don't want to hear OJ tweet. I don't want to hear OJ has a Facebook. I don't want to hear nothing about OJ signing autographs.
Watch him find his way into the Kardashian show.
He better not.
No, because then people will
well,
have
he's going to be on
money.
parole, so he has a bunch of lists of stuff that he can't do.
It's whether he will be.
It would be ill-advised for OJ Simpson to be on TV.
No, because then people will have people. So
OJ is a lot of money. They put his parole hearing on TV.
So
that's how you know he's a lot of money.
And that's what pisses me off about media. Why are we still praising him? Why is he still treated?
They're not praising. The thing about it, they know is.
But he loves it.
It creates a conversation.
But he loves it.
It's not him who loves it.
It's the media.
The media that loves it.
Yeah, but
because
OJ,
they want to demonize him. They want to find a reason. But
they're not though. But
But
this is what's happening now. Now it's done. Now you're giving him power.
True, well, they've always done that.
OJ had no more power. Now OJ's back.
on conditions.
On conditions, but now it's like I can see OJ.
Like if he's smart, he's not gonna be involved in anything because then the families he affected could then come for his money.
Because I personally think he's a murderer.
Smart.
And he should be away for life.
I think smart.
No one proved that he murdered her.
He's a murderer. He's a murderer.
Listen. I mean, did he do it? No one will ever know. We can't say that he did.
I don't care.
No one will ever know.
All
I don't think he
say
did.
is-
I'm positive that he did do some things to his wife, but I think that what he did when the murder happened, whoever did it to her, kind of made it look like it was him because he was already involved in other things he was doing to his wife.
I mean, it's hard to say when you have your wife and the guy that's, sorry for my English, messing with her. I don't know what to say that word. Both of them die. I mean,
but it's kind of still allegedly because he never proved that it was him.
Yeah,
I would say allegedly.
Then like his case was tampered.
Like,
that,
listen,
you know,
I've seen the video of R. Kelly, and this guy walked free.
And also the cop involved. And I mean, when someone is involved heavily in the case, and then pleads the fifth, what is it that you're hiding if you have to plead the fifth? So I don't think that OJ.
I think he did it.
No, I don't think
it was too personal, too close.
Yeah, it was definitely too personal.
But just because it's personal,
it could have been the fact. It could have.
Who's gonna do it? Who's the third man?
The other guy.
Okay, fine. Tell me
her lover at the time.
The lover?
There was a lover after.
There was another lover?
There was a lover.
So she had like 3 lovers?
What do you mean there was?
So there was OJ.
Then there was the guy
that killed with her.
And there was another guy?
Well, OJ wouldn't count because OJ would be just like whatever her husband type thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that night, you guys can explain how OJ rushed back to the house. If OJ's in another country that same day that it happens and they can prove that, fine, he didn't do it.
I thought they did prove that he was.
But no, he left.
He was away.
He left that same day. That's what
they
wore
said.
a
They were taking
disguise
the
or
plane
something.
with his lawyer.
No, he was like wearing a disguise or something.
Yeah, but he left for that same day. That's my whole thing. It's like if
was
OJ was in Chicago,
he was scared. He was just fleeing because he was scared. And people are gonna say, why was he running?
What did he do?
He was afraid because it was a setup. They were framing him.
So
I think it was framed.
why did he say that?
So you're telling us that OJ.
Who would believe a black man
So
at the
what you-
time?
so what
at
you
the time
telling
that it
us-
happened?
But didn't in the car though, when he was running away or whatever, didn't he not say in the car? There's a clip that says people think I did it when I didn't, or
yeah,
something
he
like
said
that.
something like that, or like the famous.
And that's
clip
why
of
he
him
was running away.
So
I guess we'll never know.
Like he was talking to his
technically
friend.
OJ is ghost. He didn't do it.
It could have been someone else.
I don't believe that. It's too close.
It's too personal.
But he didn't do
Somebody
it because he
else
never
to
proved
come and
it.
They never.
That's how you have
It's
to.
too
I guess
personal.
if the
First of all, that guy that got killed was a big dude.
He was white too.
He was a big guy.
Yeah, he was.
You know how big OJ is or was? OJ's 78, still big. OJ's like 6'2", 240, probably 220 now. OJ back then was 40, 6'2", 240. OJ was a massive guy, guys. Let's take this in like OJ, like it's like seeing Richy Bush. As much as people want to say it, no, I'm for real. It's like seeing a football player right in front of you that's like 6+ feet. Even fine, a football player that's 5'8", my height, that's 200 pounds. That's dangerous. That's dangerous, guys. Sure. That is dangerous. That's what you guys don't understand. Like, it was too close to personal. The guy that would have done it is not an average Joe.
Yeah.
Like, it's not, if it was shooting, whatever, fine. But to like, be to a Paul, I think personally, the era that OJ played football in, the concussions must have been high, must have been documented, and Will Smith had the movie about it.
Must have been not documented.
It must have not been documented, sorry, it must have not been documented, but there's a movie about it, concussion, CTE. I truly believe OJ must have some sort of form of CTE that's not been televised. I truly believe because, the symptoms, mood swings, different sort of things. And it's also been reported, even when like they first started dating, watching the documentary, he put hands on her.
He beat her. He did. She held the
Even
diary.
even before they got married.
She held the diary.
So how are you gonna tell me? And again, right? We can't prove, but all the evidence are all right here.
And a lot of the evidence was tampered.
And we can say that. A lot of the evidence are right there. But I just can't see how. He didn't drink the water. I gotta drink the water. we completely forgot about the water, isn't it?
But he had something to drink anyway.
Yeah, he did have something to drink.
Just to clarify, I'm not sure. And like even then, he was extremely obnoxious, extremely rude,
Cocky.
very, very cocky. Listen, I love cocky people in terms of their abilities in sports, their abilities in anything they excel at in terms of their craft, in terms of make money. But in terms of personality, I'm not very much attracted to somebody that's arrogant per se, because there's a place and time for the arrogance. But when we're parole, you're looking for sincerity.
Do you listen to the hearing?
I watched a bit.
Okay, you have a lot of time in your hands.
No. I watched a bit, like 3 minutes. And it's legit like 3 minutes.
Yeah, I didn't watch none of this.
Oh no, nobody has time for that. I mean,
But
you called me last night. You know where I was at.
Yeah. This guy was You know when you go somewhere on the phone, it's not telling you where it's at. It's like
it's a hustle.
I can tell you were talking with the phone away from you.
But with that being said, it's just you're looking for sincerity. You're looking for a sense of like, I'm so sorry. You know what I mean? Like you're learning. It's like, I want to spend time for my kids. I've been a great citizen. That's not the flipping question. You know what I mean? Like that's not what we're asking you. And again, right? Like I can't imagine, because he's been in the spotlight since he's 19 years old. True. You know what I mean? Like for some people, they don't know how to go away from it. They don't know how to like leave it.
Well, it's also a drug.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Because it is a thing that it's a thing of attention. When you get a certain amount of attention and people start caring for you at a certain level, you're used to that. You're used to feeling that importance. That's where it's if you look, for example, with dictators. Most of the people that are dictators, before they became dictators or before they were prior to the position they were in, they did not deal with that type of importance, that type of spotlight. So when they get in front of it, they don't know how to react, and they're addicted to it, so they want to keep it. You know, because you didn't have enough confidence prior. So it's like a guy, let's say a celebrity that never had a woman before he became a celebrity. Then he becomes a celebrity and he have all this attention. He doesn't know how to act around women. Shout out to 21 Savage. Sounds really, really soft. I seen the video with Amber Rose. I don't know if you guys seen that. It sounds like a man that's madly in love with a woman that doesn't care. So stay tuned. Body language says everything.
I mean,
watch the videos. But we're not gonna. That's not a.
Wait. Before we do anything, Savage, it's not disrespect.
No, it's true.
It's true. Don't come bringing guns to my boy.
I ain't scared.
Whatever. He ain't scared.
I ain't scared.
You got the boo-boo on.
I'm in Canada, nigga. Before you get them guns here.
But for all our fans, what do you guys think about the OJ like trial, parole, whatever? Do you guys think he did it, not do it? And as well as that, do you guys think he deserves a third chance? How many chances he needs? I just hope that OJ just leaves. I just hope he leaves. Go somewhere. Go to Dubai.
No, he's gonna stay in Florida.
He's gonna stay in Florida.
He has to.
I don't think he can leave. I don't think he can leave Florida.
If I was OJ,
and even if he
take all my money, go to Dubai, live a new life.
No, he can't leave because he's on parole. He has a lot. Like he's most likely gonna have a lot of conditions.
How long is this parole?
I don't think we know.
Is it 5 years?
I don't think they said anything about
I think we'll know closer to the fall because that's when he's.
So, let the man be. He's 70 years old.
But I think I'm hoping he's gonna just like when it's time for him to like be free. I think he's gonna live.
Honestly,
like you don't get tired of it. Like for me, right?
Why do we even care about what OJ does?
Here's my thing. It's not about caring the situation. It's about a man that's done so many mistakes.
Yeah.
and you're just tired of seeing him. You know when you go to a performance and somebody's not that good, and you just your heart hurts because you're supporting that dude, but you know he's not that good, but you told him he's not that good, but you're there and you're like, oh, pity. And I'm Haitian, right? Like,
I told him about it.
But can we just remember that the whole, when they nailed him and put him in jail for the 9 years.
It was
for
9 to
stealing,
20. It's a 9 to 33.
But he did 9 years.
Yeah.
For stealing something that belongs.
That was
No,
excessive.
For something that
Yes,
belongs
I
to
agree.
him.
I agree. I
belonged
agree.
to him.
Yeah.
I agree.
And
That was excessive.
That man admitted that he did not know that that was stolen. So can we just
That's
remember,
excessive.
But that was
Very excessive.
I don't think that the 9 to 33 years was.
But
I mean, you know why he got that? Let's not act like. Let's not like.
But he did deserve that 9 to 10 years.
The 9 to 10 years for stealing something that belonged to him.
no,
for
he
something.
deserved it for the crime he didn't get accused for.
That's what it is.
And that's exactly why the people who handled his case, that's why they gave him that they, because they can nail him for the murder that I think he didn't commit.
He committed the murder.
I don't think he did.
Latimel
Why do you
said.
think he did it?
Because I think he was framed.
What is Vlad
I
saying?
I was framed. I was afraid.
I think he was framed.
How?
Wait, what is Vlad saying?
He said OJ stay in jail, should stay in jail and share a cell with R. Kelly fam. Just my opinion.
See, here's the thing. R. Kelly's situation is a bit different because
R. Kelly didn't do anything.
R. Kelly's lawyer is Proctor. R. Kelly's lawyer is Proctor. I'm gonna put a status on it.
R. Kelly didn't do anything wrong.
R. Kelly.
He hasn't done anything.
No,
He's a
R. Kelly-
pedophile.
R. Kelly's a pedophile.
Yeah, it's a pedophile, but those girls are with this particular situation now is it's same thing with OJ. It's those two situations. It's not because of the act they're doing right now, the thing they did 9 years ago. It's not because of that. It's because of their resume that they look so bad. Because there's so many things that piles up with your name under it. It's like it's hard for us. Because as soon as I seen R. Kelly sex scandal, I believed it before even reading the article. I believed it before even reading any of the facts.
Guilty
I'm like,
by cover
You
picture.
know what I'm saying? I sit there, I'm like, yo, this guy, what did he do again? I hope they're not 12. You know? But
Yo, let's be real though. Let's be real. He married Aaliyah when she was 15.
I ain't nothing but a number.
Can we give him a pass for that?
What?
It was Aaliyah.
For what? It was 28.
He was 28.
It was 28, she was 15.
See, that's the thing.
He could have been her father.
That's sad. See, I can't defend him
Pop
anymore.
up, huh?
See, back up. This is sad. At least do it like Tiger.
I'm saying?
Like, you wait until she's 18.
Red shirt. What a red
The
shirt.
red shirt, you're there. Like, this is the conversation Tiger had. This is the conversation I would have with somebody that's 16 that I know that has potential.
You don't want to say that right now.
No. This is what I would be. I'm like, listen, honey, you're very attractive, but unfortunately, I can't touch you until I would wait until she's 20.
I'm not going to say none of that.
You want to know why I would wait until she's 20?
A red shirt.
You want to know why I would wait until she's 20? Because it's the right thing to do. I'm not. For me, I love older women. You know what I mean? That's just me. You know what I'm saying? I'm like in the case. I'm probably like the French president. I might just marry a girl that's like 63 and I'm like 39. You know what I'm saying? That's just me.
Yeah, you gotta.
And I don't have mommy issues.
You always have to learn before you teach.
Facts. But come on, let's be real. The guy fell in love with a girl that was like 42 years old when he was like 15, whatever. I don't blame him.
I want to say something, but it sounds so bad. But
Don't say it. But all I'm gonna say is this: is it worse that the girl? Let's say if this was the other way around, that a girl does stuff with a guy that's underage.
she's teaching.
I said the same thing.
I just prefer not answering.
Just saying, man. I'm just trying. We don't have to be serious.
I think I'll be honest. I think this is a dope topic.
Yes, you don't have to be serious about everything.
Would a woman get the
You don't have
same?
to.
I have people watching. I'm not. You guys don't have to be serious about everything. I just.
No, I'm serious. I'm very serious when it comes
Is
to
there
it.
a problem? How do you feel about the Macron stuff?
No, we're asking about the Macron stuff.
Oh, the Macron stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not a big deal. Like he's a grown adult. Like.
No, but 42 and 15.
Like he was 15.
That's almost like R. Kelly's
It's literally the same thing.
You mean today if a 42-year-old is with a 15-year-old?
No,
Yeah, because that's
his
what
wife
was
and him,
Yeah.
she was his teacher. They were in love when he was in high
His
school.
is a high school teacher.
Yeah.
Is that a real story?
Oh wait,
This
I
is
did
a
not
real
know.
story.
Oh, I didn't even know.
The only difference
I thought it
is
was
she
university.
didn't do anything with him.
What do you mean she didn't
But-
do it?
Well, she waited until he was old enough.
Yeah, but isn't that scandalous?
Huh?
Let's say you have a son. Let's say you have a son.
What?
Your son tells you, yeah, I love my teacher loves me, but I didn't do anything. Wouldn't you be like, yo, what's going on?
But he probably didn't say anything because he knew it would sound weird.
No. The parents found out and sent him away.
I didn't even know about this.
Yeah,
I actually did not. I just thought,
I thought they went in university. I thought it made sense.
See, if it's university, it's okay.
That's what I thought.
If it's university, it's okay.
No, we are both adults, but like she's 43. Like, what the hell's going on with her? I'll be worried about her more than him. It's 15.
But you know what? Though? That's the definition of true love. We can say whatever we want to say.
She saw something in him super early.
We can say whatever we want to say. We can say whatever you want to say.
He's gonna become the French president one
Set up a
day.
seed right here.
We can say whatever we want to say. She's in love with the man, you know. He surprises me every day.
Yo, she won in the end.
She won.
She won.
She got the Gucci bag. She got the Ralph Lauren
She's
bag.
first lady.
The real question.
She'll probably get some of the Yeezys. Yeah,
The real question is what happens in the situation of Macron dealing with side chicks when she's way older than him? What does she do? Does she accept that? Because there's about 20 years difference.
Wait, they're side chicks?
If Macron does,
I don't honestly. I'm a firm believer. I might like people might bash me for this. I don't believe all men cheat.
You don't believe all men cheat?
I don't believe. I sincerely don't believe all
I'm a
men cheat.
faithful man myself.
No. I'm actually for real.
I'm myself too.
I actually don't think every man in this world cheat.
Legit, you're right.
Who says that all men cheat?
Every woman.
I don't
No,
believe
I don't
that.
think all men cheat.
We all listen to Lemonade.
I know, I didn't.
Lemonade.
I didn't listen to that.
I
Lemonade
did not
was
listen to
the
it.
textbook disrespect to our to us.
Well, I think she's staying with him, so that's okay.
That's okay.
You
But
get more
I
of
truly
that.
believe not every man.
And they don't. Not every man.
I think we have some great men. You know what I mean?
No, you say you mean that. I mean, I believe in all men. But the thing about it is like when you have that much power, that much attention, it becomes different. It becomes absolutely different. You know?
But don't you think when you have that much power, that much success, the fact that you have that clean resume, isn't it just amazing?
I'm gonna tell you something. I do not believe. I'm sorry to be shallow. I'll say this. I don't believe that any man that's successful has got that much power and that much, like I say, attraction from other female. I'll say that stays faithful. I don't believe that.
I don't. You don't
Like,
know
if
why
you
I
tell
do
me,
that?
like, all respect to LeBron, no dirt I've ever spilled out, but I'm sure, in this 13 years run, there was a slip up. I know that. You know? That I know. Because there's the amount of attention that he gets.
But here's the thing, though.
The amount of attention
But here's
that
the
he
thing, though.
gets.
Let's
Because
put it-
no on me that I don't do anything.
He's been in the
special.
spotlight since he's 14, right?
My guy.
So he must know. Because, for example, right, a lot of guys, let's say,
Tiger Woods slipped up badly.
yeah, but Tiger's an idiot.
Before he got cut. That's why.
He's an idiot. Yeah, that's why.
If he didn't get cut, he didn't do it.
But here's my thing, though. For LeBron or whatever it may be, LeBron's been in the spotlight since 14. He comes out, he's with his high school sweetheart.
Which I find really great. That's a beautiful story.
That's a beautiful story.
Like LeBron James' story outside of basketball
It's amazing.
actually amazing.
He's an amazing
But when
man.
you go to basketball,
It's crazy, eh? When he goes to basketball, he just
It's like,
he's an asshole.
no, but everything else.
I hope they trade Kyrie.
Oh yeah, true. This guy
And
wants
the
to
East belongs to the Celtics. But back to what we were saying.
It's better for you guys.
Cass, you've been awfully quiet about this. What do you think of a man being faithful, even depending on the level of success
Attention that he gets.
and attention?
Being unfaithful or faithful?
Faithful.
Faithful. How possible is it, or how difficult is it?
I mean, look at Drake, right? I'm pretty sure Drake did not have women before that, right?
I mean, he was in the grassy, you know.
Yeah, but
Yeah, he probably had.
Yeah, but he probably did not have the amount of women he had now.
Keisha Shande.
No, but he probably did. Listen. I'm gonna put myself for example. I don't get ranges of women, man.
You don't?
I get a few,
Oh, okay.
but like you know what it is.
Your girl's out of there. What's going on? You see how much work you put in? Look
So
at
I know
the
when I-
shirt, the swag is on point. Why don't try the man?
But I know when it gets to that situation, I'd be like,
You want me to give the number?
you know, like Mike Jones. Now I'm hot. They all want me back then. They didn't want me.
Yeah.
And I think as a man, you should remember that.
But the thing about it is different because if you never had that attention before, you think they want you because you think that you don't know the difference. If you never dealt, like what I was talking about 21 Savage, the reason why I mentioned it is because I watched the few clips that he posted, and
He's suffering from the Tristan Thompson syndrome.
exactly. You know when there's something I'll tell you. This is something I learned early when I was a child, well younger. There's this girl that in the neighborhood that I would walk her home from school or whatever, and one of my older heads called me up. He's like, "Yo, where you going with her? I'm walking her home." home. So just come here and let her walk home. She knows where she's going. I'm like, oh, bro, I'm trying to holler at the girl. What are you telling me here? It's like, you know, the first thing you gotta know. Take notes, guys. Don't be breastfed or breast. You know, don't put B on the. Because a baby on the breast who's being fed on the breast milk, whatever, it has a certain time when to put him there.
Yeah.
So you lose a certain amount of control.
Yeah.
You lose a certain amount of control at that moment. Because essentially what happened, you lose a certain amount of control because she's controlling you. And if you start the videos that I saw, and I don't even pay attention to what these people do, it's what I've seen is one person, Amber Rose, who doesn't care, but she's with someone who's there. That seems like it's wide-eyed and tripping all over the place.
I'm sorry, but I would just bang Amber Rose and call it a day.
That's what I'm saying. You don't. I'm not.
Guys, would you guys date Amber Rose?
She doesn't feel too comfortable.
I have a question to ask you.
Yes.
I have a question to ask you. This question is for me to ask you. We talked about Kevin Hart earlier. Clearly, I don't think he cheated, and you don't think he cheated too. But after somebody gets in a relationship, like a marriage ends because of cheating and infidelity, and remarries, do you think he would do that same? Like, do you believe in once a cheater, always a cheater?
Man, this guy he paid the child, he pays alimony for the first divorce. He's not gonna divorce twice. He's smarter than that. He made way more money since.
There's that. It's either you learn, like that would be learning from it, or you just have a problem and you need to get checked.
And that's like Eric Benet.
Nigga never go Eric Benet.
Facts. Anyhow, guys, this is the Power Circle, episode 5. This was a great show. Leave your comments below. As well as that, we're going to be opening up the Power Circle Facebook fan page, Instagram at a later date as well. Pretty much check it out. Make sure you guys like. I'll be inviting you guys to the page. Sabrina, Cassie, Kareem as well. Power Circle Power is everywhere. We're not talking about it. This is Cassie B, Kareem, Sabi B. She likes her new nickname. And this is Sabi B.
Looks like this just happened.
Yeah, it happened like yesterday.
Okay.
It hasn't been 24 hours yet. I said it at like 4.
4?
Yeah, it's almost gonna be 24 hours.
Okay, then. Yeah. Okay. You got 30 minutes officially.
Yeah, 30 more minutes officially to like get that popping, you know. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. So like, you know, leave us the description below. Next week we have another guest.
Yeah, is it already the 29th next week?
Wait, is it the 29th? What are we next week?
Yeah,
It is the 29th.
Am I the guest? When can I be the guest?
Wait.
Yeah, it's the 29th.
No, I don't think. I think it's in August.
It's next week.
It's
The
in
week
August,
after
the
in
first weekend
August.
of August. But stay tuned. We do have a lot of other interviews.
We got Obama coming.
We do have Obama coming. Not student tie Obama, pop color off Obama.
You know what I'm saying?
Pretty much leave comments below, Power Circle. And shout out to I gotta give a quick shout out. Shout out to the Cash Boys. Make sure you guys watch the videos out here. Shout out to my mom. Shout out to my dad. I gotta give my dad a shout out. Shout out to my broski. Shout out to my side piece number 3.
What about number 4?
I can't shout out 4 because me and 4 are on bad terms.
Bad terms?
And then shout out to my future when I met her yesterday, but didn't really meet her. Man, we out, guys.
Planted the seed right there.
Hilarious.